Yo, what's going on, ladies? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. So, in this video, I want to talk about an uncomfortable truth about men. Okay, and nobody else is going to tell you this. I haven't heard any other coaches that coach women tell women this, right? And this might piss you off. This might get you upset. I'm probably going to get emails from women that I know personally, but I want to give you guys the real shit. Okay, so the uncomfortable truth about men is that men generally don't care about your issues. Okay? Men generally don't care about your issues. So what do I mean? I mean that when you're trying to get the guy you're with or your boyfriend, your husband, guy you're dating or whatever to sort of sympathize with how you're feeling, your emotions, all these other things, they don't care. Now, when I say they don't care, I don't mean that they don't care, like, that you're upset or that they don't. I'm not saying they won't care if you got hit by a car or something. What I'm saying is that they don't care how you care. So you might be, feeling a certain type of way, going through something, but for example, a guy may hear what you're saying, but he doesn't relate. He doesn't get it. He doesn't feel where you're coming from. So, for example, let's say, you were, you were feeling down or you're feeling upset about whatever. And you just feel this way. And then you tell the guy, hey, I'm really feeling upset. I want to talk to you about these things. I want to converse. I want to talk it out. And he's looking at you like, what's the problem? Now, you can't explain the problem because you're just feeling a certain way. So because you can't explain the problem because it's just the feeling to him, there is no problem. You understand? And therefore he doesn't take it seriously, and therefore he doesn't care. You understand? See, the hard part is that what you'll try to do is you try to get the guy you're with or guys that you're dealing with to sympathize and relate to your issue, but he doesn't connect to your issue because he's a man and he doesn't really think the same way as you in a lot of situations. You understand? His perspective is different than yours in a lot of situations. You understand? So then what happens is that you will end up not being able to connect with him, and you just become more frustrated because he doesn't get it. He doesn't relate. It does not compute to him. And therefore he doesn't care. You see what I'm saying? Now this is the thing. What happens is this, is that the more attractive a guy is, usually will be the less he's going to care. I'm going to say it again. The more attractive a guy is, usually means the less he's going to care. You understand? Now, why is that? The reason why is because he doesn't have to. Okay? Because since he's an attractive guy, he can get a lot of different women. And so therefore, he's not going to care or act like he cares. See, the less attractive guys don't care either, but they act like they care because they feel like they have to act like they care because they want to keep you. They want to keep being with you. You see what I'm saying? But the more attractive the guy is, he's kind of like, well, I don't feel like dealing with this, so I'm going to just, move on to this other girl over here. And then when she starts acting all funny and start telling me all her problems, I'm going to just move on to this other woman over here. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to understand that a lot of times guys don't really relate. They don't care. This is why when you talk to them about certain issues, they're just, kind of just staring into space. You hit them with the, are you listening to me? That type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's just like, yo, when is she gonna, finish talking and suck my dick? That's what men are thinking. You see what I mean? So, it's an uncomfortable truth, but this is actually what's going on here. So when I say that men don't care, I'm not saying they don't care about you. I'm saying they don't care about the issues because most of the issues, the guy's not going to see it from your perspective, or it's not going to make sense to him because you may be coming from a place of emotion in that moment when you're explaining what's going on. You understand? And men are just like, what are the facts? What are the actual things happening? You understand? And so when you're speaking through feeling, he's not going to relate. He's not going to, be able to connect with that. Right? And now the reason why I'm telling you this It's because it's going to be a waste of your time, and it's going to frustrate you to continue to try to communicate with men in this manner. You understand? It's going to frustrate you, especially if what you're trying to communicate is based off of how you feel, not necessarily what is the actual thing happening, but just how you feel. Like, I remember one time I was out at this event, networking, having a great old time. And, my wife, she hit me up and she was feeling a certain type of way. She was feeling, upset about something. And so she's like, hey, can you come home? I want to talk to you. I want to be with you. And I said, so what's wrong? And so she was just basically saying that she was feeling, a certain type of way. Like, she was feeling upset. Right. So I'm still asking, I'm like, but what is wrong though? What are you talking about? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? What is happening? Because what I was looking for her to say, look, man, I need you to get home now because the house is on fire. Somebody broke in, I'm tied up to a chair somewhere. Like, what's the emergency that would need for me to come back to the house now? You see what I'm saying? So now I'm looking for that type of response. But since she's saying, well, I just feel like, I want you here, I don't relate to it. And then therefore I'm just like, but that's not good enough for me to want to rush back home. And so this is what I'm saying is that, and this is the thing. It sounds insensitive because it is. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I'm trying to say is that there's guys out there who are not going to be that sensitive towards it. And usually those are the guys you're most attracted to because those are the most masculine dudes. The guys who are sensitive to it, you may like it at first, but those are usually the guys you're not that into anyway because they have more of that sensitive feminine side. You understand? So it's on the surface, you may want to connect that way, but what happens is that you end up not doing that because if you're with a masculine dude, it's going to be hard for that to go down. So what I would say to you ladies is this: if you have, certain issues, certain things that you're going through, right? Sometimes it's better to just talk to your girlfriends. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if it's anything specific to you and the guy, anything tangible that he can put his hands on, you understand what I'm saying? Something he can fix, then that makes more sense. But your feelings aren't tangible. So he can't fix that, and since he can't fix it, he's not going to care, and he's not going to relate. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there for you ladies to sort of ponder and think about, all right? So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do two quick things. One, I want you to click the link below and send me your questions. If you have any questions on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. And two, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, 7 highly effective steps for finding and keeping a man. And I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.